Hello, guys. I know. I'm kind of late to the party. Leo McCoy over there at Drum Dum's Horror Movie Channel created a Facebook group called KLICKS. They came together and made a list of questions that Emily over at Emily's Adventures in Horrorland tagged me in. So let's get to those questions. Let's get through those questions. Okay, first question by Matt Festle. Who is your favorite vampire character, performance, etc. in a killer flick? There's so many great vampires out there. You know, anywhere from Nosferatu to the Sex Machine from Dusk Till Dawn, and Martin from the George Romero films or film. I guess I'll stick to kind of the classic. Not so suave Nosferatu. Okay, second question. What was your very first killer flick that opened your eyes to the world of horror? I'm going to have to say Carrie, The Omen, The Exorcist. I don't think Many Faces of Death can apply here, or Mondo King can. So this question is by Mason Lake, by the way. Third question. What's a really standout geographical setting for a killer flick? I guess I would have to say Hostel. I guess never visited Europe, so or I'd have to go with the 30 Days of Night. The Alaskan backdrop played quite well for the movie of for a vampire movie. This question was by Jake Kulkowski. Now, fourth question: what killer flick are you embarrassed to say you love? Question is by Dylan Clancy. I don't know. There are not very many horror movies that I say that I'm embarrassed by, but I guess if I have to say one, it'd probably be Toxic Avenger. Maybe the animated horror film follow-ups by Toxic Avenger. Okay, fifth question. There are a lot of killer flicks out there based on true events. Do you have a favorite? This question is by Nick. And how accurate do I think the story is? I think I'm going to have to agree with CP on this one and say the Zodiac Killer, even though it's technically a thriller. Question number 6. What director would you like to see a crossover franchise and make a killer flick? This question is by Cody Archer. I would like to see Jordan Peele start his own franchise. But I would also like to see another comedy director, writer, do another horror film. Maybe like a Creepshow 4 or something to that nature. I'm hearing good things about the Quiet Place, so can't wait to see that. Question number 7. What killer flick movie was the toughest to watch? This question was by Jason Miller. Inside is a good example. Last I watched a Norwegian film called Next Door. It's kind of hard to watch, maybe even irreversible. Question number 8. Who is your favorite killer flick final girl other than Jamie Lee? I guess I would have to say Ashley Lawrence from Hellraiser. This question was by Esther Meeks. Question number 9. Which killer flick has scared you for life? This question was by Gabriela Kepler and Lamont Smith. I guess I would have to say Pet Sematary. Can't really say Mondo King films here, or Many Faces of Death. So, question number 10. What killer flick has the most killer soundtrack? This question was by Erica Kimbrauer. I would have to say Suspiria, or the band Goblin, or Claudio Cementes, and who can forget the violins in Psycho. Question number 11. What is the single greatest kill in the killer flick? This question was by DJ Castano. I think the body count continues, and this one floored me. Probably be Dead Alive, the lawnmower scene. Question number 12. What do you think is the best performance in a killer flick? This question was by Jason Smith. Both Lorena Anderson and Care Hebron from Let the Right One In. Both did a great job considering they were kids. Question number 13. What killer flick or location would you like to visit? This question is by Justin Adams. I'd like to visit Europe, but probably just visit a pub there. Also maybe Australia. Visit some of the sites from Wolf Creek. Question number 14. Are there any killers from a killer flick that you sympathize with? This question was by Deborah Voorhees. I would have to say a lot of characters, especially Itchy the Killer, Monster, the Old Boy. There's so many, Psycho, the list goes on. Thank you everyone for checking out my channel once again. Keep a lookout for at least Adventures in Horrorland, and also consider yourself tagged if you're watching this. Thank you for watching. Bye.